Good morning and welcome to this Nitty Life. I am Rachel. I am hot. I am in Leeds, in England. If you have watched any Sun Vaguely English podcast, it is hot. It's hot in England. It's hot. It's hot. So yes, that is what we are feeling at the moment. I just thought I would do a little bit of a video just in terms of some accountability. Putting it out there in the universe. I would like to go and do my button band for my Frost Lines cardigan. I'm halfway through it. I just need to do the holes, button holes, and then blah 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 and cast it off. So that shouldn't be hideous. So that is my intention. It's nearly 11. I've spent the last bit of time editing the vlog from yesterday of my commercial yarn. So I've done that. I've also caught up on a few podcasts today and gone and commented on them, and I've replied to some of my comments. I think there's a driver just pulled up to drop something off. My parents are due to visit today, but I don't know if they are now because it is hot and their aircon isn't working in their car. Yes, it is for me, I think. Yes, it is. Let me get back before Wilma does. Right, I'm attempting to figure out where my buttons go. So I've just got some light bulby ones. So I'm going to have one near the bottom. I'm sure I watched Stephen West's tutorial. I can't remember what number is it now. I chipped one of them and it's driving me bananas. Right, I've put one there. I'm gonna go like every other gap. That's my plan. Our fan is so old and loud. So I'm going to miss this one. That feels like a lot. 1, 2. How much will it be? 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's the 6? I think that's too close together. How do you know how far to put them apart? Maybe every 3. Skip 2, do 1. Skip 2, do 1. So it's now 20 to 12 and I did turn the telly off because of this heatwave situation. Martha's due home in 20 minutes, which I'm a bit annoyed about if I'm honest. 1, 2, 3, skip 2, do 1. So I'd like to try and get this bit done before she gets in, which, you know, naturally me being me, I've left it 20 minutes before she's due in. My parents are coming, maybe about 12:30ish. 1, 2. Rachel, you can't count. Well, that's not leaving 3, is it? We discussed leaving 3. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. So I've 1, 2, 1, 2. I have no idea if I'm doing this right. I haven't done a button band in 400 million years. There, 1, 2, and then there. 1, 2. Martha's hair is attacking me. She requested a ponytail today, which is extremely rare. She does not like her hair up. So she requested a ponytail, but obviously I had to watch a video first. It was, I don't know if you can remember, it was very similar to, you used to have this thing, it was like a stick with like a loop on the top, and then you'd put the stick, you'd do a ponytail and put the stick in it, and then put your hair in this thing, and then pull this stick really far so your hair went. It was basically that, but in reverse. So my brain mentally just did that, and she's like, no, that doesn't look like the picture. So I then did it again the opposite way, but because she's got like layers in her hair, it kind of went a bit woofy. I think it looked better the first time, but God forbid I'd have an opinion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 feels like a nice number, doesn't it? Because buttons tend to come in 6s. think any higher up and we're going to be a bit, yeah. Oh, I did find this in, it was in my, got this gorgeous Halloween notions pouch. I've got so many notions pouches. There are some Halloweeny ones in here. I've got some super cute pumpkins that I've had a long time, and some slightly spooky ones. There is a witch somewhere there. Jen made these from Castleview ages ago, but I have got some gorgeous other ones. This is my friend hand beaded these ones. So press it at the shoulder. And this one. But what I was showing you, because you know, where have I put it? There's a little Battenberg. This is the Flame Knits one that I got in Jen's advent calendar. So it's very apt for today. A little ice cream with a little flake in. But I spoke to the Flame Knits lady at Woolmonty and I'm like, I don't think mine's got a flake in, but I think I said to her, obviously when you've got loads of whips, stitch markers kind of get lost, don't they? So I'm going to keep that there and try and use it. So I've just pulled up the Very Pink Knits tutorial in my ear. Zoom, 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 zoom. Go, 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 go. Knit 2, bind off 1, knit 1, bind off. So obviously she's cast off 2 stitches, so I think in theory what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to cast off 2 stitches and then on the way back and then when you come back the way you then add them on. I know I watched Stephen West and his is all done at once in some kind of jiggery pokery magic way, but I guess that's maybe just a little bit more extra steps. I guess I feel comfortable with this because I've done it before. There's neon neps like stuck to everything. I feel comfortable with this way because I've done it before, albeit, is that the right word? A while ago. But let's see. Just knitting across to the end. I really haven't done any of the tidying that I was going to do before they got here, but Rob did the kitchen. Past the point of caring in this heat. Right, so in the Fandango in Yarnsmith's DK, I'm going to give it second row of the buttonhole as the final row. I feel like that's an obvious statement. Oh, please don't be over there. Oh, it is over there. I did look as to that's inconvenient. I guess I can go over there. I did look which side buttons go on for girls and boys, so men and women. My girl buttons go on the left side and boy buttons go on the right side, so presumably if girl buttons go on the left side, the buttonholes go on the right side. I guess maybe you should have also looked into why does it make a difference. It is funny though when you put something on, you're like, oh, this is a bit wrong, but I'm going to say there's a reason. I do not know what the reason is, but in theory I could do the rib all the way around and then get to these buttonholes, can't I? So I don't need to just cut it. My foot is sore today. There's like a line on that bit of my foot. I have my painkillers, but I'm just like, I'm trying to talk about my foot. It's not a foot podcast. Right. So I'll be back, I'll do this bit and then I'll be back. Right, a tiny update. I'm now exceptionally, disgustingly, horribly hot. I've done it. I don't feel like I've done the greatest job. I've done the row and I've done the cast-on bit. I don't think I've done the greatest job. It's hard in rib as to where to do it and what to do, but it's done. We went out to a cafe for some lunch, which was actually quite cool. It didn't have aircon, but somehow it was quite cool. Martha's finished at 12. She's had a tricky morning, so we've had a tricky couple of hours. So she's offloaded onto my parents as well. So nice to have just someone else to sound off her concerns with. They're fuming. My mum has requested, well, she hasn't requested, there's a lady where her caravan is, who is off work this week and crochets, and she's been making little crochet bags, and my parents are going on holiday on Monday apparently, and said, oh, I could have made you a bag for your holiday. So I've showed her the cotton that I've got, but it's all bright colours, so I've just sent Rob to the wool shop that I went to the other day to go and get some. So she wants cream. I don't have cream. So, and I'd had a picture of those Sirdar, the little tinsy wincy ones, of them, and but I think you might need more than that, because obviously crochet is hungry, isn't it? They're only £1 like, but if you have any bigger balls, then we'll see. But I've sent him there. It's only 10 minutes away, and I did suggest it to my mum, and she said it's just too hot. It's just too hot to do that, and she doesn't tend to. She can drive, but she doesn't drive once she's. My dad drives to Leeds. I don't think she'd drive in Leeds at all now. She's just lost all confidence in driving on a motorway. She can't get here anymore now, which is. Anyway, they've gone to go and get Theo from school. Martha's decided to go too, despite it being 500 degrees. So yeah, so I'm sitting on my own in the house, not moving. Is it because I'm a winter baby? Ali of Little Drops of Wonderful, This Perfect Life, Wonderful Life, is allowed to complain it's hot, so I'm allowed to complain it's hot. I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I don't like the dark nights, as in winter, because of dog walking. That's why I don't like them, not because it's dark. Like, obviously it makes you tired and it makes you grumpy, and the sun does cheer you up, but the heat hits differently in the UK, and I'll die on this hill saying that. It doesn't feel like this in different countries. It just doesn't. It really, really doesn't. So we're now at the temperatures where you open the front door and the heat hits you in the face, and you're like, whoa. And it never does this in England. It really doesn't. Or it never used to, should we say. You can definitely see the climate is changing dramatically. We've got our washing out. It's been out like 20 minutes and it's dry. It's hot. I'm not necessarily saying I agree with the school being closed. There was actually a news team outside the school apparently, interviewing parents about what they think. They interviewed my friend about what she thinks about it closing. And she's basically said, well, I don't necessarily mind them closing because of the heat, but the communication by just putting it on a school app is ridiculous. So, right, I'm going to put you there. Consider yourself lucky I turned the fan off for this. It's 10 o'clock. It is not yet dark. But I got too hot and stopped recording, sorry. So I've done it. Got a normal button band here and recording, and a buttonhole. What was that? Careful on my foot. A Holy button band here. It's definitely not the neatest. You don't have anything on, you know?
Huh?
You don't have anything on?
I have a top. I mean, I don't have a top.
Yeah, I see that.
Still?
Okay, right. So I've done it. Could be worse. I've done it. It's not the neatest, but it's done. So it's finished. Well, the only ends I've got is the ends that the button bands has produced. So that's not horrible, as Theo would say.
Emoji, what emoji?
That's not horrible. I'm not doing emojis yet. I'm going to continue this tomorrow because I've not done recording today because I've been too hot and overwhelmed by the day's events.
Sad emoji.
Yeah, sad emoji. Right.
Don't actually put that.
Yeah. So it's done. I don't really want to try it on at the minute. I do have an absolute massive hoard of buttons somewhere, but I've not used it for so long. I obviously, you know where they are. I think they're in your room.
I know. That's fine.
Don't do that, please, because I'm recording. So I think the last time I used them was for baby knits. That's even more annoying. Go in the bathroom and brush your teeth. It's 10:07. Go in the bathroom. Right. Stupid football. Anyway, that's done.
Bye.
You disappear for a little minute. And something else while we're in the dark I have picked up is my Wicket socks. So I found earlier the ice cream charm that I got from my advent calendar a couple of years ago. So I'm going to use that because it's hot. So these are the Wicket socks by Nancy Wheeler. I've watched one of her podcasts today when she went to Layer Family Yarns, and now I think I want that yarn. It's really pretty. But I have done, I'll take you up, Theo. I have done short row heel. The football started again, so now he can't go up. He's missed his window. I just did a short row heel. I use, is it Mina Phillips, who is the knitting expat? I use her instructions from her, it's off from one of her normal sock patterns, it's just attached in there. So I've now joined, I'm back in the round and I'm going. So I'm hoping that because this has got, my jaw clicks horribly now. It never used to. Can you hear that? Very loud. Because it's got this garter bit down here, I'm hoping it's going to give me more give over the top of my foot, because I was saying that that bit of my foot seems unnecessarily wide, deep. But yeah, I just, after I finished this, I just needed something small, and I've got so many garments on the needles and they're just a bit too cumbersome on my lap in terms of the weather. I think I'd like some pink socks on the go. I do have one here that's been waiting for something. I did buy some of Nancy Wheeler's patterns recently. I have a, what, Knit Sip Happy? I did buy some of them recently, but I don't think I showed them on the podcast actually. I'll have to have a look, but they're really nice. There's quite a few of them, if I'm honest. A bit like this, or it's a bit like this, but it's got like a garter line across the middle, like a bit like a ladder. So you can obviously just use the pattern for DK as well, just copy the stitch pattern. But yeah, I'm glad that heel's done, and now that's back in circulation. I just did, in theory it's a shorty. I don't really enjoy basket weave, basket stitch. I don't love it, if I'm honest. I'll obviously make the second one the same. I'm quite tempted to stop and start the second one now. But I think going forward, I don't think I'd do that again, because I like, it looks nice and all, but I think it's just a faff. It's just a faff. Tired. It's been a very dramatic day. Just high school stuff, nothing earth-shattering, but you know. Oh God, what is my foot doing? Yes. Why do you hurt? So sick. My Tolster is done, which I don't know if I mentioned. My Tolster is done, and it just needs photographing. It's blocked. I did a bit of video the other day after I blocked it, because the light looked good. It looked amazing. So I was supposed to photograph it tonight while I had my makeup on and my hair reasonably done, but I didn't. So now it's late, so I'm going to go and get Theo to bed. And yeah, Peggy's just having a little snooze. She didn't go for an evening W tonight. She just refused. So yeah, so I got my cardigan done, and that was the goal of today. So I'm really pleased about that. So I'll assess how long this is. I might have a little peek into the bathroom and see how that's looking, in terms of, I've not shown you yet. It probably doesn't look dramatically different, but you know. And see how long it is, whether I need to do this over 1 day or 2 days. But I've had lots of lovely comments on the commercial yarn haul that I did. Quite a few people have gone and bought stuff, so tell me what you bought, tell me what you're going to make, tell me when it arrives. I've not bought any yet. I am just looking at the Knit Sip Happy, which is really pretty. I did buy, I don't know if I've said, I've given and I bought a botanical yarn birthday cake that I can't find, because so highly imagine it's going to turn up. I'm coming, babe. I'm sure it's going to turn up like any day now, as in the one I've lost. It was a dyed to order, but I did message her and say I don't suppose you have any kicking about, because she's often, I know she had a show in Leeds recently, and I should have just got one then. Not that I was there, but I knew people that were there. I said, I don't suppose you've got any kicking about, because it's one of the most popular colourways. And she said, no, but I'm dyeing it next week. So she must have dyed it already, because it's already been dispatched. So that is exciting. So that should be here soon. She had a free postage offer on. until yesterday actually. So yeah, that's on the way, so I'm really pleased about that. Obviously if I do find the missing one, then it's really pretty, I'll just use it anyway. But I'm gonna go and take Theo Bear. It's like when you move your foot and you've got pins and needles in your foot, and when you move it, but it also feels like a robot foot. I'm gonna take Theo to bed now. Bye, Theodore. So this is how the bathroom looks. I think it looks great. So it was only just like 2 tiled here. So we've gone right up to the ceiling, put a shower screen in, bought a new head thing. We had some spare tiles and Rob's just plonked them here. They don't go all the way back, but he's just plonked them here. And this was my granny's. It's always in a bathroom. This was very much full of stuff. It's still got quite a lot of stuff, including some Christmas things. I nearly got rid of this, but it's actually really nice. You can see the sunset going on out there. So yeah, that looks really good. Well, we're not playing bullseye now. Get into bed. So yeah, it looks really good. All right, Theo, brilliant. So yeah, I think it looks really good. Do we like the bathroom? Yes. We like the bathroom. We've got a little thing so you don't slip. It needs to be longer, it's too short. But yeah, really pleased. This is kind of, other than having the loft done, this is the first, and I can't see that, Rob's always in there. This is the first work we've had done. And he was really nice, the guy. I don't love that this is marble coloured, so I don't know if it looks a bit dirty sometimes, my paint job. I thought we just said white, but it's kind of, But anyway, yeah, it looks good. Now let's get the boy to bed. I thought I'd just show you this in the daylight because I realised it was very dark yesterday, so you can see the beautiful stitch marker now. Super cute. And this is the Bobble and Badgie yarn. So this is my heel. I hope it's okay. Okay, the garden's nice and cool at the minute. Keep these doggies cool. Well, this bit of the garden is. Actually, it's all in the shade. Everything's okay at the minute. It's peeking through. It's rising over here. So, yeah, so that is looking good. Work on that a little bit today. Okay, forgive my very early appearance. So, I want to show you this just in a bit better light because I was tired and it was dark. So this is, it was really hard in the rib because you cast 2 off and then, I don't know, I skewed the rib up a little bit. So I'm going to be brave and put it on. Let's just move you around here. Obviously stripes and stripes. I have many stripy tops. So in theory, it will do this. And it looks cute open. Feels like it's staying on my shoulders. Obviously not blocked it yet. Right, Wilma, who are you talking to, Mama? Who are you talking to? We'll lift you up, shall we? I feel like that's a good shoulder job. Did you hear that? Oh my goodness. Eat breakfast. This is the Frostlines Frostlines Cardi by Andrea Mowry. I think I did the 3rd size. That's just Daddy in the wheelie bin, okay? Don't worry. Yeah, pleased with how that looks. Just have a little think about buttons, what colours I want. Yeah, I didn't end up doing long sleeves. In theory, it was supposed to be a quick short sleeved jobby. I did do it a bit longer, which I do appreciate, because obviously we know normally we would probably crop it, but I have done a bit longer, which I'm thankful of. Do you like it? Cute.
Burning fire of sun emoji.
A burning fire of sun, so either
fire emoji.
The fire emoji. Are you ready?
Fire emoji.
Why have you got a Canada hat on?
Because of the video.
Your friend lives in Canada. Are you going to melt today?
She has half days.
I know. Robbie's new football top of a word I can't pronounce.
Curacao.
Okay, and the little rainbow sleeves. Cute, cute, cute.
I like it.
Like a man who's not afraid to wear rainbow.
If you said it wasn't rainbow, because it only had 3 colours.
Well, you know.
The back, the Curacao is all in different colours.
Okay. Love ya.
Anyways.